Hi everyone, this is your reporter bringing you the latest crypto news for Southeast Asia. Today is February 10th. Today we have three big stories you really need to know that are shaking the regional market. Let me walk you through what happened and what I personally think it means for us in Southeast Asia. First, let's start with Korea. Bithumb, one of the biggest Korean exchanges, accidentally credited users with 620,000 Bitcoin. That is over 40 to 60 billion US dollars worth, all due to a massive data entry error. Regulators in Korea are now investigating, while Bithumb says it has restricted trading for affected users. If you look at Korean communities right now, the conversation is very polarized and intense. One side says we can't blindly trust centralized exchanges and should move to cold wallets or DEX. The other side believes fast regulator intervention in Korea might actually make the market safer long-term. For me, this is not just a Korean problem. No matter how big an exchange is, operational risk always exists. So when I choose exchanges, I look at their history and how home regulators treat these accidents. Second, let's talk prices. Bitcoin has pulled back sharply and is trading in a corrective range. Ethereum has also dropped a lot from its recent peak, causing some fear in the market. However, some analysts call this a healthy reset, moving into zones that have been good entry areas. But it's not all bullish. We've seen billions in liquidations as over-leveraged traders got wiped out. There are still warnings that if macro risks stay negative, we could see another leg down before recovery. Personally, this phase is painful for traders but very interesting for long-term spot investors. Research houses still keep bullish targets for late 2026, suggesting this is a reset, not the end. So I see this zone as a place to manage risk carefully and slowly accumulate assets. Third, moving to the Philippines, the BSP is telling banks not to deal with unregistered platforms. They are keeping an official list of licensed exchanges and taking a cautious approach to new ones. Local players like Coins.ph are integrating more services like stablecoin transfers and remittances. For one of the biggest remittance markets, this combination of rules and use cases is very powerful. From my perspective, it makes more sense to understand local rules and use licensed platforms. In Asia Pacific, 2026 is a hard launch year for regulation. Study the rules to find safer opportunities. To wrap it up, Korea's incident is a huge reminder of risk, and the market is in a tricky zone. What do you think? Trust regulators or move to DeFi? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. Please hit subscribe, like, and turn on the bell so you don't miss an update. See you in the next one.